Good evening, Facebook Live. Hope you guys are having a good day today. Just wanted to come on here really quick and talk about why having a guaranteed paycheck is a good thing and a bad thing. Now, before we get started, some of this stuff you're about to hear may come off as a little bit harsh, but it really has to be said. So, with that being said, guaranteed paycheck. You know, everybody wants that guaranteed paycheck. They want that sense of stability. They want, income to pay their bills. They want that income so, they can feed their families. They want that income so they can have money to do the things that they need to do to get by. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I get that. I was that way myself for several years, and in a way I still am. So I can definitely understand why people want that guaranteed paycheck at the end of the week or every 2 weeks or whatever the case may be. But with that guaranteed paycheck comes a sense of, I don't want to say laziness because that's not the word I want to use, but you fall into a sense of security with that guaranteed paycheck. You fall into a pattern of settling, if you will. You know that you're going to get a paycheck every week for the work that you put in. So your mind is in a state where once I do the work, I get the money and I don't have to do anything else, I'm set for life. I don't have to worry about anything. Because I know every week I'm going to get a guaranteed check. And that's true. But what happens to that guaranteed paycheck when you need help with your bills, when that money is not enough? When something happens, God forbid, you get injured on the job, or you get fired from the job, or you get laid off from the job. What happens to that guaranteed paycheck then? I mean, think about it. Anything could happen in this day and age. So you can't really say that having a guaranteed paycheck is something that will help you, in the long run, because ultimately you're getting a paycheck for the work that you do. You're not getting a paycheck for anything else. So if you can't work, you don't get paid. It's really that simple. I mean, you could probably file for unemployment somewhere, or file for sick time and things like that, but at the end of the day, all that stuff does run out. And what are you going to do then? You're going to go to another job, and you're going to go through the same process over and over and over again. See, that's the thing, like I said before, people tend to fall into a settling phase, if you will. They don't have to work as hard when they know that as long as they show up to work and they put in the hours, they'll get a paycheck. Now, I've been doing this for, I want to say 10 years with retail, so I kind of do understand how it is. I go to work, I clock in, I do my job, and I go home. So I do understand that, but at the end of the day, people are also forgetting that by doing their shifts, getting their guaranteed paycheck, they're missing out on time, and they're missing out on freedom with their families. All of this for a guaranteed paycheck, which, like I said, is not really guaranteed anyway, but for argument's sake, we'll just call it that. Settling for that guaranteed paycheck in the long run is going to cost you more than you think. Trust me, I know from experience. At the end of the day, though, if that's your life, that's the decision that you want to take, that's fine. Do what you have to do. But there are people out there that want more than just a guaranteed paycheck at the end of every week. They want that time. They want that freedom with their families, They want more from life than just going to work, paying bills, and eventually, passing away. There has to be more to life than that, guys. And if you're one of those people that's watching this video right now or watching the replay, you have to really think about that and understand that at the end of the day, do you want to be known as that person that just went to work just to pay their bills? They didn't really travel anywhere. They barely had any time at their job. They barely were able to get vacation time. They were barely able to get sick hours or whatever the case may be. You want to really be that person, That's what you want to be known for when you pass away? Man, travel, live a little, Have a little vacation, have a little fun every now and then. But you're not going to be able to do that with your 9 to 5. Yeah, I know, because I'm going through it currently. So, again, I encourage people all the time, if they want to have that freedom, if they want to have that time, if they want to have all that stuff, it's not really, many avenues to get that except for starting your own business on the side. Now, I'm not going to tell you to leave your job because that would be crazy. You do have to have some sort of income coming in to pay your bills, obviously, because it's life. Bills come up every month. Things come up every month, especially if you have a family. So I'm going to say it again. Do not quit your job, right? Start a business on the side. Do something small. Do something that you want to do, or if you need an opportunity for a business, you come talk to me, send me a message. We could talk about that. But at the end of the day, guys, you have to do something. You can't keep on thinking about having a guaranteed paycheck at the end of the week or every 2 weeks. Pay your bills, right? They do it month after month after month after month. And what are you doing? You're basically living through a cycle, a never-ending cycle, if you will, without having any kind of time to enjoy life, without having any kind of time to, enjoy the finer things that you want to enjoy. Because again, if something was to happen to you with your job, you are replaceable. I just hope that people understand that. You are replaceable. So don't get in your head that the job is going to be loyal to you, because if you don't perform at your job, or if you're going to be out for a certain period of time, then the job will have no choice but to replace you, and no matter how many years you've been there. So with that being said, you need to take this time. If you're watching this video, think carefully about what I'm telling you, and it will start to make sense to some of you, to others that are comfortable, with that life, with that paying bill lifestyle, with that going to work every day, clocking in, getting your paycheck every week, every 2 weeks. That's fine. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not judging anyone here. I'm not knocking anyone here for that, because you got to do what you got to do to get by. But to those people that want more out of life, you have to sit down, take some time, and think about what you're doing. Think about your future, and think about what you're going to do for your family if you have kids. Do you want them to continue the cycle that you're going through currently? I mean, like I said, it's just something to think about, all right, guys? I'm on my way home now. Just spent some time with my grandmother. It's always a good time spending time with family. So with that being said, guys, I hope you have a good night, and I will probably talk to you tomorrow or the day after. Who knows? Take it easy, guys. Have a good night.